For Unit 6, Day 1 notes, talking about midsegments of triangles. So this is just an example. DE is a midsegment of this triangle ABC. So you can see like right here, this point D and this point E are the midpoints of these segments. Okay, so a midsegment of a triangle is a segment connecting the midpoints of two sides of the triangle. For an example, we just said that DE was an example here. So segment DE is the midsegment of triangle ABC. The triangle midsegment theorem says if a segment joins the midpoint at two sides of a triangle, then the segment is parallel to the third side and half as long. Okay, so they're saying that this is parallel AC to DE. If this was 20, then DE is half of that, which is 10. So using the diagram above, if DE is a midsegment of triangle ABC, then what do you know? Well, you know that DE is parallel to AC. Okay. Secondly, you know that DE is half of segment AC. You can also think of it as AC equals 2 DEs. Okay, so 2 times DE. Now, when you're given a triangle with 3 midsegments, you have to identify all the midsegments. So first, I'm going to say, okay, RT is a midsegment. TS is a midsegment. And RS is a midsegment. Okay. And then we want to identify parallel segments. So let's start with RT. So here we have RT. It is parallel to EF. Okay, and maybe for a better visual, we can highlight that. So RT is parallel to EF. And then we did TS, so we can say TS is parallel to DE. And then lastly, we have RS, and that is parallel to DF. Okay. In example 2, it says you want to find different segment lengths. So in QRS, triangle QRS, points TU and B are midpoints. What are the lengths of TU, UB, and QR? Alright, so first, let's just see what we have. We know that TB is 30, okay? That means that its parallel segment, QR, is double this. So this whole thing is 60, okay? So the whole thing is 60, and that answers what QR is. Okay, and if it's a midpoint, U is a midpoint, then both of these are congruent at 30 each. Okay. Now, if QS is 50, that means each one of these is 25. And half of 50 is 25, which means that UB is also 25. Okay, lastly, if SR is 40, we know that both of these are 20 then. It's half of 40. And then TU is also 20 because it's half of the 40. Okay, kind of a similar situation. We need to label what we have. So L, M, and N are midpoints. Okay, so we know that these are mid-segments here in the middle. PR is a total of 46. Okay, so if I divide 46 by 2, we get 23. That means that LN is 23, and both of these are 23. Since that is the midpoint, we would cut that in half. Okay, so that can answer LM is 23. Okay, I don't think we have anything else. PR, NR, or PN. None of that's there. All right. Then it says PQ is 40. So this whole thing is 40, making these both 20. And this is parallel to NM, which is also 20. So MN is 20. Okay. Then we know that LN, so this little piece right here, is 17. Well, I would double that. That's horrible. Okay. So 17. So I would double 17 and get 34, and I know that this whole segment is 34. So QR is 34. But again, half of 34 is 17. So these little pieces are 17. So MR, 17.